got some delicious beverages to enjoy with you guys, and we should have a pretty exciting live stream. We've got a lot to talk about. For one, I believe we are at 2 more sleeps for my parents until they come to Malaysia, which is still blowing my mind that my mother and father are coming to Malaysia for a 6 weeks full trip around Malaysia. Just amazing. Not only that, in about 12 hours time, we've got your Dallas Cowboys playing what could be the game of the year. If you don't watch American football and you're only going to watch one game, make it be the game that's happening in about 12 hours. Cowboys Niners should be amazing. And on top of that, we've got some really good Jet Fam questions about topics, including but not limited to JetLag, the name of our channel, Traveling Africa. Lots to see and do. First things first, Norok Saoji. And Jibeli. Now, who do we have in the chat? Let's see what's going on. This is our regular Jet Fam members only Sunday chat. It appears they've been talking long before we went live. You guys have got some full-blown conversations going on. Of course, Renatinho, Carla, Unicorn, and a few others in the chat. Nikki Jean, thanks for joining everybody. We've got a lot to talk about. Ivana has written, you guys are the best. Triple Jet Fam and Amoy Tawang. The best. So let us know what you guys are up to today. Over here, it's 8 p.m. on Sunday night.
Yes.
Carla says, don't be mad, but I think United States football might be the most boring thing I ever watched. It's a hard disagree. I respect your opinion, Carla, but for me, it is the #1 best sport to watch. Love watching American football. Now, before we get into the thick of things here, I will show you where we're at. I just realized this now. This evidently is the dirty dish table.
Yes.
So this is a pile of garbage on this table. We will avert our gaze from that area. A lot of ikan bakar over there, roasted fish. But as you can see, it's a food court with everything and everybody enjoying. Tons of different stalls are on the outside. And if you can believe it, whoa, supermodels is in the food court. Never saw that before. And if you can believe it, there's actually some kind of movie over here, which is sort of interesting. Oh no, it's not a movie, it's the news now. It was a movie before. It was some kind of comedy movie where characters were falling on the ground and rolling around. But this is Chinese food court. Would you call it Chinese food court? Chinese food court. Hawker stands. And so there's people all around us. And we wanted to come here for the members only to have a cold drink and chat it up. Very good. So in terms of what we got going on, guys, we can start there like we usually do. In Brazil, 9 a.m. Just had breakfast. Fair. Over here, 8 p.m. So Romania, 3 p.m. So this is the worst part about being in Romania for American football. The Cowboys game will be at like 3 a.m. It's terrible.
But sometimes here too, it's at 4.
Sometimes over here, it'll be 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Today, it's about 12 hours from now for the game. So 8:30 a.m. Monday morning, for me, I'll be up and watching American football. If you've never seen the sport before, maybe you don't watch because you'll have no idea what's going on. It's total nonsense. But if you like it, we got 2 of the best teams in the league, including my Cowboys going head to head. So Norok, Saoji, and cheers everybody.
Cheers.
Now, shout out to Tom M, who is the #1 Jet Fam question asker. He asked one question this week. He said, how did you get the channel name JetLag Warriors? So the lovely Ivana, take it away, your thought process as you single-handedly, without my input at all, created what I think is a great name.
You think it is great?
I think it's a great name.
Everyone tells me that it's a good name, it's a great name, they love the name. But whenever I travel, I always think of like changing the name. Just because not everyone knows what JetLag is.
True.
You know what I mean? And it's a long one. Not everyone will remember. JetLag Warriors.
Yeah, if someone is not so confident speaking English and they ask me the name of the channel, I usually grab their phone and type it for them.
Yes.
Because I say JetLag Warriors and they're like, oh, okay. I can see their face, they don't have it. But anyway, how did you think of the name?
Well, we travel a lot, so thinking JetLag. And we want to be warriors. So actually I got the word warriors first. I like the name Warriors.
Oh, really?
The JetLag came after. I'm like, what can go good with warriors? And we
Really?
travel a lot.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes.
So you wanted to be warriors. You knew what you were going to do with this channel was going to be hard, and you had to fight through it, and you were going to be warriors. You were already anticipating fighting. And then you thought, what kind of warriors? Yeah, JetLag Warriors. I think it's a great name.
Yeah. When we have a kid, we might change the name.
True fact. We might change the name to Jet Fam.
Yeah.
Like JETFAM. Would you put all one word?
Yes.
With capital F.
Yeah.
JET, capital JET, capital FAM.
Yeah, I like it.
We might change the name to Jet Fam when the kids come around. But I think it's a good name. 2 p.m. here.
In Serbia.
I will have breakfast a little later from Unicorn. Unicorn slept in. It must be her day off. From now on, you can call your channel Stevana. We also thought of changing it to Stevana. A lot of couples travel have name and name. Steve and Ivana or something like that.
Right.
We thought of changing it, but I think on YouTube you can only change your name once, right?
I don't know.
I think you can't change your name, like there's some limitation to how often you can change it. So we kept that JetLag Warriors. We might do Jet Fam one day. Now the question is, will we get some food today? There are lots of good looking food all around. In fact, I got some satay right here. Maybe I can give you guys a sneak peek of the satay on the grill here. You can see this guy's flipping it on the flames there.
I was thinking but I don't know if we have enough money.
In reality, I'm not hungry at all, Ivana. So maybe you can eat and I can spectate. Could be the idea.
No, he's not hungry, and at 10 p.m. later, he'll ask, Ivana.
Recently,
you gonna do that?
Man, recently I've been eating at 10 p.m. It's been bad. I gotta stop doing this.
Yes.
So today I'm not gonna have dinner. I'm not hungry. I'm not gonna eat at all.
Okay.
I eat, then I go to bed, and in the morning I feel so full and bloated and awful.
That's why you eat early.
I will say this. I've been going to the gym, thank you for noticing. But there's a scale in the gym. I saw this today. I stood on the scale. 83 kilos. Did not expect that. I expected 73 kilos. So the idea of the gym was to lose some weight. I think I'm doing too much weightlifting and I'm gaining weight in the gym. Malaysian food, very yummy, but very oily.
But that's not a bad thing. Gaining weight from muscle.
I feel healthy, so I don't feel so bad. But I stood on the scale. Now, it's possible the scale is not 100% accurate, but 83 kilos, I thought, I did the math, kilos to pounds, it's like 180 pounds.
So?
I thought I was like 170.
But that's when you had skinny chicken legs. Do you want to have that skinny chicken legs, or do you want to have strong, powerful legs?
I'd like to have strong, powerful legs.
Then it's okay.
What I really like is a flat stomach. He says while drinking beer.
Right?
But there you have it, guys. If you have a boy, you can name him Jetson. I thought about this. I thought about Jetson.
Yes.
Ivana didn't love it, and I didn't really love it either, but it is not the worst suggestion, Nick Babes. We thought about Jetson.
I like the idea.
I like the idea.
I don't know about how it sounds.
The only thing I don't like about... No, thanks. The only thing I don't like about Jet Fam channel name is Dallas Cowboys play against a team called New York Jets. We're gonna sound like we're Jets fans. Sounds like Jets fan.
Well, that's the same with Jet Fam.
Sounds like Jets fan.
Yeah.
We are not Jets fans. But anyway, yes, it might be Jet Fam coming soon. That's surprising. Are you sure it's not broken? Yeah, I don't think I mean, it could be broken. We don't know. Maybe I'll get you to stand on it tomorrow.
What is?
The scale of the gym.
Oh.
83 kilos. 83 point something. Like more than 83. I was like, oh my gosh.
Why? What are you supposed to be?
I didn't think it'd be that much. I'm 93, so it's hard to believe I'm just 10 kilograms away from being skinny. Okay, so technically I'm skinny, says Sindorian. The thing is, my stomach is not great. Jet Fam is a bad and will be confused with Jet Fan, a channel about planes. We'll see, Carla. We still have to get pregnant first. We're not even pregnant. We're doing the most planning for this kid and the life with the kid, and he's not even on his way yet.
Yeah.
So,
but Jet Fam is way much easier to remember and to understand.
True. Maybe Ken.
Yeah.
Now, we got some more Jet Fam questions from Tom. One was, and this is a classic question, we get a lot. If your name is JetLag Warriors, are you really good at fighting jet lag? What are your tips to fight jet lag?
No, we're horrible. The worst at it.
The channel name?
That's why we're warriors, but we're not very good warriors.
The channel name is straight up false advertising. We don't really do well. Another question from Tom was, what's the worst jet lag you ever had? For sure it was when we went to Pakistan.
Yes, from Canada to Pakistan recently, earlier this year.
Which isn't even, so first of all, flying east seems to be worse jet lag than flying west. Seems to be true. Also, when we went from Canada to Pakistan, it was Ramadan in Pakistan.
Right.
So the stores were all closed during the day. The streets were like a ghost town.
True.
So all day long, we were already sleepy and there was nothing to do.
True.
So we just slept all day for like, I think it was like 6 days of jet lag. Because we had nothing to do to fight it.
Right.
But yeah, the channel name is definitely false advertising. We don't have any great tips. The best tip for fighting jet lag is to fight it 2 days before you fly. That's my tip. Start to stay up later.
Yeah.
2 days before you fly. So by the time you fly, you've already moved your.
You should text your mom and say that right now.
Maybe I should tell her. I told her before. Maybe she forgot. I'll tell her.
Don't sleep tonight.
My mom's gonna have incredible jet lag with my dad. It's 12 hours time difference. So when they feel like 5 p.m., it's gonna be 5 a.m.
Right.
So the best thing they can do in Canada right now is if they usually go to bed at 10, go to bed at 11, and the next day go to bed at 12, and next day go to bed at 1 a.m. and then fly. So you've already 3 hours changed your time schedule, sleep schedule rather. Anyway, thanks for Tom M. You are making an effort. So for me, you are good warriors from Unicorn. Appreciate. We're doing our best. We're doing our best.
Right.
So you gonna eat?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
You can walk around this place. It's kind of an interesting place. It's quite big food court. I can't miss the joke. Sometimes Steve seems fighting more sickness than jet lag. True. My stomach has.
Oh yeah, that's true.
My stomach is more of a. I'm more of a warrior for the stomach than the jet lag.
Yeah.
That's a fact. Don't worry, it's true. I know it.
True.
If there's an Indonesian for fam, maybe you could use that. Oh, good one. What's the word? Oh, keluarga.
Yeah.
Not so nice. Because jet keluarga.
No.
That's even more confusing for people.
Yeah. We want it to be easier to remember for people.
Jet fam.
Like an easy name. You know? An Indonesian equivalent will make it so much harder.
Jet keluarga. That's even harder.
Hey Alexandru, how are you?
Alexander Petru in the chat. Norok.
Have you guys tried Laksa Johor from Andrew?
So funny question.
We just tried it
We just tried it today.
today.
So you'll see that video sometime this week.
Right.
We've got 2 videos shot for this week. For a while there, Ivana and I were shooting and posting like the next day. But now we're about a week ahead. So we've got a video of JDT Stadium Tour. You'll see that one this week, as well as you'll see Laksa Johor. Okay, Jets, Family and Company.
That's more
Jet
like
Fam Incorporated.
corporation. Hello, Casey Liu. How are you? Dinner time. Yes, it is dinner time here.
Yeah. What was I talking about?
Names.
Names. No. Laksa Johor. We tried Laksa Johor.
Yes.
We also tried some martabak. It's called martabak Singapura.
Yeah.
Which was good. And then we tried something so highly recommended, and I tried my best to not be honest in the video. We tried the
Pisang goreng
local
mawar,
version of fried bananas. Dude,
which is highly recommended. I thought it was good.
the worst fried banana I've ever had in my life.
I thought it was good.
I didn't say it in the video.
Worst.
Guys, I have a bit of phoniness. I didn't want to be honest in the video. I didn't want to say this is horrible.
The worst I've had is when the batter is really thick and not crunchy. That one was.
If you're from Brazil
thin
and you're watching this, be pleased to know that Brazil has the best fried bananas in the world.
But I think they're more like grilled, not fried.
It's more like grilled in Brazil, and
Is your banana more like grilled or fried?
the thing is in Brazil, it's clearly a dessert option.
Right.
It's sweet and
But
it's delicious.
mostly dessert, except in Johor. You dip it in
Johor,
soy
you
sauce.
take the fried bananas, okay? Small fried banana, this big, okay? You dip it in soy sauce with chilies, and I think garlic in it too. Like
I don't know what
the
to
kind
say.
of soy sauce you would
It
put
was
on rice.
interesting.
I was disappointed royally. You guys can watch the video now, knowing that it's the worst fried banana I ever had in my life, and you'll see if my reaction shows that. I didn't want to be so harsh.
Right.
Brazilian fried bananas
We have grilled, barbecued,
and
and
made in the oven.
yeah, so it's not really fried.
Brazil's banana in dessert is the best. They've got great desserts with bananas, whether it's like
Some
dulce de
people-
leche and banana, whatever. But some people eat it raw with the food. Oh, I heard that too actually in Brazil. There's some people who eat banana as part of the meal.
You
Sounds
mean
like
like not fried or anything?
I think it's part of the meal, yeah.
Interesting.
Sounds like local comfort food rather than a dish. Yeah, my impression of fried bananas is it's sweet and delicious and it's like dessert.
It's like a snack. In Indonesia, it's a snack.
Indonesia has good fried bananas also. The one in Johor, the soy sauce,
I kind of like the soy sauce.
I mean, it was
It's
crazy.
different.
It was wild.
It's
It was something
different.
new. It was definitely something new.
It was different.
Also, the banana inside the fried part was very hard.
There was a soft one.
We got two styles.
Yeah.
One of them was a hard. It was like a young banana.
Yes.
Like you know when a banana has a green peel and it's really hard, it was like that texture with soy sauce in it. And I was like, bro, take me to Brazil and give me a sweet, soft, warm fried banana. I had fried bananas in Brazil and I swore I would
Not
never
fried,
eat
grilled. Or
grilled
barbecue.
bananas in Brazil, and I swore I would never eat regular bananas again. Because a grilled banana in Brazil is so delicious. When you
That's
eat a
true.
plain banana,
You
think,
did say that in one of the
I said
vlogs.
I said I was boycotting. I said I was boycotting raw bananas because in Brazil the bananas are so good. The one I had in Johor, I had high expectations for it, and we went to the restaurant where everybody recommended it.
For me, I like it. I have
It
no
does
problem.
sound heavy on potassium as well, bananas and salt. Yeah, it was like a salty, soy saucy fried banana.
And spicy with sambal.
And
no,
chilies.
Sambal, chilies.
Chilies in the soy sauce. Spicy and salty fried banana. I want sweet and like that. Oh man, I was so disappointed. I took one couple bites, I said, oh, something new. And I turned the camera to Ivana and I said, Ivana, take it away. Because if I talk about this in the video, I'm gonna get 1,000 dislikes. This is only for the Jet fam, okay? This is real impression. Maybe jetties or the jetties sound better. Is spaghetti dish with fish sauce. So it looks like it would be, if the sauce were just red, it looks like tomato sauce and spaghetti. It looks pretty familiar. But it's kind of more like a brown sauce, which is made from fish paste. Was not my favorite also. But Ivana liked it. What would you say about Johor Laksa?
I like
want
it.
to eat it again?
Interesting. Yeah, I would eat it again.
But you would eat it again. Would you order it again?
If there is char kway teow and laksa Johor, I would choose char kway teow.
Right. So it was yummy, but it was not your favorite.
If it's there, I'll eat it for sure.
Sure.
Yeah.
But you're not gonna put it there. You're not gonna go get it.
Right.
Gotcha. Fair.
It's not craveable.
Chinchalak or Budu? Chinchalak or Budu? I would probably go Chinchalak, honestly. That's how bad Budu is. Now, what's Budu exactly? Let's explain to everybody. Budu is
The
fermented.
gray.
So first of all, Budu is a sauce. It comes in a little saucer, right? And it's gray. The color is so unappetizing. But what is it? It's fermented anchovy sauce.
I forgot what it is.
I think it's anchovies that
What
have
is
been
voodoo
fermented.
again?
Let us know, Casey. It's definitely fish and fermented, and it's in a sauce, and it's gray, which is you can't. I mean, name your top 5 favorite gray foods. There's none. Brainstorm in the chat. Name your top 5 gray foods.
The Brazilian national dish.
That's not gray.
You said in the video it was gray.
I said it's purple.
Oh, purple. That's right.
Purple.
It was
Feijoada.
Which it wasn't purple. It was brown.
Dark brown, nearing purple, which is also off-putting a little bit. But seriously, in the chat, guys, name your top 5 favorite gray foods. You can't even think of one. Voodoo has this deep gray color. I'm talking like the color of stainless steel. It's like gray. It's really.
It's not like stainless steel.
It looks like stainless steel. Let us know what it is, KC, because we've forgotten. What is the worst food you tried in Serbia? Now, this is the thing about
Serbia.
So this is the thing about Serbia. The food is very good, but there's not going to be bad food over there because it's pretty simple.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yes. I would say if you eat in like Belgrade or even Novi Sad, there isn't really a food that is outstanding there. You kind of like forget them. You know what I mean? It's kind of like a little bit bland for me. But the barbecue in Nish, that's top level.
Fair. I kind of agree, Ivana.
Yes.
In Malaysia, they're taking big chances with big flavors and big spice,
Yes,
and it can
yes.
hit a point where it's so good. But if it misses, it's voodoo.
Right.
And you take one bite and you go, what the heck? Voodoo, honestly, if you guys know the Norwegian food surströmming, you know surströmming?
No.
Oh, it's a can of fish, and inside the fish are fermented. And people have like a hard time even putting it in their mouth. Surströmming.
Right.
I think voodoo is that same kind of flavor. Strong fermented fish flavor. Where if you like it, you love it. But if you don't, it's a big miss.
Mama Diane is here.
Oh, Mama
and
Diane.
It's Thanksgiving in Canada, so happy Thanksgiving.
Nice. How many more sleeps, Mama? I think you got 2 more sleeps until you're flying. Which is making me crazy excited. Unbelievably
We're
excited.
gonna get turkey tonight.
Ivana, we should have turkey for dinner. We're in this Chinese food
I don't
court.
think we have
gotta
turkey.
we gotta find some turkey in this
I
place.
think turkey is not so common in Malaysia.
I don't think they're gonna have turkey here, to be honest. 2 more sleeps as my
Did
mom.
you pack
the best.
yet? Did you finish packing?
I think she's done packing. I would also say my mom's probably got. Mom, how many suitcases did you bring? Because she's got 1 suitcase as big as this table, and then she's got 2 small ones and 2 backpacks. Let us know your packing requirements, Mom.
Andrew is saying voodoo is not my favorite too. Did we get an answer? What's voodoo?
We still know what it is. Definitely fermented fish paste, or fermented fish something.
Fish or shrimp? Shrimp is
Chinchilla is shrimp and voodoo is like fish. I think fish is even fermented anchovies. And anchovies already strong, and then fermented makes it multiply, I think. My mom says no turkey, ham and scallop potatoes. Very nice. Is the whole family over there, Mom? Can I say hi to everybody?
still early. I don't think they're there.
Oh, it's early over there,
for
isn't it?
tonight.
Good point, good
Your
point.
mom will be cooking for tonight.
2 check bags and 1 carry-on each.
Wait, 2 check bags each person?
No, it cannot
Or
be. Cannot be.
1 each?
It can't be 4 check bags. It's gotta be 1 each. Well, she wrote that in a funny way. 2 check bags and 1 carry-on each. It sounds like 2 check bags each.
Yeah.
Yo, Mom, if you got 4 check bags, we gotta get a bigger rental car because we can't fit all your suitcases.
Yes, don't bring winter clothes.
Okay, one each, one
okay,
each,
good.
one each. Okay, Mom, that's good. I can't wait for this trip. I'm so excited. I wonder what my parents are gonna notice because we're gonna bring them to different places
Hey.
and try to have memories. But you guys are gonna notice
Don't
things
forget
that
to
we
check in.
didn't anticipate.
I'm just telling your mom, don't forget to check in online.
Oh, for the like pick your seats or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm sure she's got it. Ivana and I fly all the time, and we never had really an issue. One time they lost our bag, and we got it back like 3 hours later.
They lost our bag, and one time someone took your bag, which looks exactly. They have the same bag, the same exact bag, and someone took Steve's bag, and Steve got the other person's bag.
But neither of us. He was another 25-year-old guy or something,
Yeah.
and neither of us noticed. So Ivana and I had a 2-hour or maybe 2.5-hour layover in Iceland.
Yeah.
I'm sitting there for an hour. We're just bored. Then I get an email on the Gmail account, and it says, "Hey, I think I have your backpack." And I go, "What's the guy talking about? My bag's right here." I zip it open, and it's all his stuff in the bag. And I go, "Oh no!" And so he goes, "Where are you?" And I go, "I'm in the airport. I'm flying out of here in an hour." And he goes, "Oh my gosh, I just got to my place. I'm like an hour away from the airport. Like I gotta come back." I'm like, "Can you come back here because I can't leave the airport? I literally cannot leave. I don't have a visa to leave the airport." He's go, "Okay, I'm coming." He came back and we traded bags and we got traded bags and went right on the plane. Yeah, it was good timing.
And one time in, I think Argentina, they lost my
Yeah.
bag, but they sent it to our hotel the day after, the next day. So,
No, it was same day, wasn't it?
the next day.
Okay, the next day. But it wasn't long. It wasn't a big
Yeah.
deal. They lost it and they returned it, yeah, like 12 hours later or something.
Right.
You'll be fine, Mom. My mom's worried about losing her bag on the plane and what if this, what if that. It's gonna be fine, Mom. Smooth sailing.
If you're really worried, get that tag. What do you call that?
I don't know
The
what you're
air tag. Air tag.
talking about.
So you can see where your bag is. You know?
Oh, like a GPS in your bag.
Yes.
I guess they have that,
Air
yeah.
tag.
No need though. Your bag won't get lost. Hey, donation. Of course.
Shipping up to Boston.
Thank you very much on your donation. Of course, this is the one message of the whole live stream that's totally glitching out. So we cannot really see what you said if you said something.
But thank you.
It looks like your picture is the Boston Bruins picture. And it looks like your name is I'm shipping up to Boston. And then you might have written something, but it's all glitching out on our screen. Sorry for the glitch. It's not our choice. But thank you very much for the donation. We really appreciate it. And that's an Aussie dollar.
Ah.
Australian dollar. Thank you very much,
Thank
Australia.
you.
Funny that it's Australian guy, seems like, with a Boston Bruins logo. If I was a diehard Leafs fan, I would talk trash about the Leafs and Boston because of the rivalry, but I'm not a Leafs fan. I am a Leafs fan, but not diehard. So thank you very much for your donation. Appreciate it. It really, really helps us. Really, really does. I am making mee goreng noodles for breakfast now. Yeah, her
Indomie.
2 p.m. breakfast, eh? Air tags work only with iPhones. I guess there's something you can buy within your bag, no?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was just for iPhone.
You'll need a sweater for AC, but just summer clothes for the rest.
Yes.
Yeah. Any Canadian snacks packed in the bag for you guys? Actually, would not be a bad choice to bring some. Yo, mom. Oh man, can we successfully bring a bag of ketchup chips and then do a video giving local Malaysian people the best Lay's chip in the world? That would be good, right?
Yeah.
We get Abang and Jeep to try.
Yeah. We'll bring it to the wedding. Andrew can try.
Andrew can try. Yo, mom, I'm asking you for a favor. Can you bring? But you gotta not crush them to death. You gotta keep them in.
That's gonna be hard.
That's the problem, is they're gonna get smooshed up like you wouldn't believe. If you can bring a big bag of ketchup chips, mom, that'd be great for the wedding video. At the wedding, we can open the chips and let the people taste the greatest chip ever made. Is it your favorite?
It's my favorite chip.
Is it clearly your favorite, or there's a few that are close?
For chips, yes, or any of the kusuka chips, which is not potato, but it's in an Indonesian chips.
Kusuka, cassava?
Cassava chips. Yeah.
Okay. For me, Lay's ketchup is the greatest chip ever made by 10 miles. It's not even comparable.
It's good.
So, mom, if you can, okay, there it is. Mom says, can do, Steve. They make it crushed. If we serve them chip powder, we serve them chip powder. If 5 chips make it, we'll give 5 people 1 chip each.
Yeah.
But try it, mom. If available, I can try during the wedding, says Casey. Yeah, Casey, you can try. For sure, the best chip flavor ever. It tastes like a little bit sour, like ketchup has vinegar in it, and there's a bit of pepper in it. Pepper flavor. You notice that?
No.
My palate for ketchup chips is refined. It's the best chip ever. Thanks, mom. Appreciate it. That'll be fun for the video. We've got some surprises for you planned, mom. We won't tell you everything, but we got some ideas. The chip pegs might have a lot of air in them that can be compressed to avoid the chips being crushed. Yeah, we gotta figure out, how would you just bring a whole bag, or should you open it and put it in plastic bags? Ziploc bags.
Just bring the whole bag.
Bring the whole bag. My mom will take care of it. Mom, do your best. If they're crushed, we won't be mad at you, don't worry. It's an extra idea, so it's a favor. We won't get mad if they're crushed. No problem. Okay, guys. One more beer, and then we're gonna go. Because in about 1 hour, there's a game, American football, being played in London, England, which, because of the time change, will be at 9 o'clock in the morning, America time, or 9 o'clock p.m. our time. So
I should order food now then.
Go ahead.
What should I get?
Something good. Are you hungry, Ivana? Actually?
No, but I'll be tonight. I don't want to eat late at night.
Yeah, I'm not gonna eat today. I'm gonna save for tomorrow.
Satay. I'll get satay.
Much better. The air will just prompt it to explode. Don't put it in your bag of clothes, Diane. No, it can't go under the plane because the pressure is all messed up. But on the carry-on, okay. Bringing BBQ Pringles for the plane. The packaging is good for traveling. Oh, good idea, Mom. The Pringles will be right. Unfortunately, my favorite chip is in a bag, not in a tube. Can I bring the mommy snacks in exchange in crushed version too? That's funny, Casey. Don't forget sandals, Steve's mom. Yeah, good idea, Nick. I'm sure my mom has sandals. We will be going to the beach. I think we're gonna go to, when we go to Terengganu, I'm not sure if we'll go to like Lake Perhentian Island or Pulau Kapas, or if we should go to Lake Kinnear. Because on Lake Kinnear, we can do a houseboat and cruise around on a houseboat. We'll see. 16?
Okay. Satay boleh.
Ivana's got some satay coming. I really can't wait for this trip, Mom and Dad. We're gonna have so many good times. It's gonna blow your mind. Plus, at the end of the trip, or after Malaysia at least, we've got Indonesia, Ivana's dad, Ivana's mom, the wedding, go to Bali at the end of it all. It's gonna be a very good trip. Pringles are not real potato slices, as far as I know. Is that right? I always thought Pringles tasted a bit like sawdust. The discussion is, are Pringles made from potatoes or are they made from sawdust? They taste a bit
It's not my favorite, yeah.
It doesn't taste like the way they're all the exact same size. How could they be from potato?
Who likes Pringles?
Well, the idea was Pringles are good for the plane because of the packaging. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, that's true.
So that was a good point.
Curiosity, are Havaianas, Brazilian sandals, available in Southeast Asia? For sure they have it in Bali.
Oh, true.
In Bali, for sure they have Havaianas. But I don't know where else they would have it.
Wait, when did you taste sawdust, Steve? Good point. I probably did by accident when I was working, but I just mean the texture of it is like sawdusty. Oh, guys, my parents' trip coming soon. That's exciting. Want some more beer, Yvonne? This is how they do it in these Chinese places, especially. They give you a huge beer like this, and they give you little cups like this.
Wait, different than Brazil, eh?
This is a very Chinese thing.
Brazil is this is Malaysian way.
This is a Malaysian way.
The bucket is full of ice.
Bucket and ice. In Brazil, they give you... So in Brazil, Camisinha. But in Brazil, the fridge is almost ice cold.
That's true.
And they just put it in a little sleeve to keep it cold.
Still colder than European beer.
Still colder than European beer, but not on the same level as Brazil. Brazil has got the best beer temperature. Absolutely figured out.
We miss Mrs. Diane on the camera. She's a natural. Ooh.
I think there's going to be some fun moments captured. But we'll see. But I think so. 6 weeks is a long trip. This is something totally out of the ordinary for my parents. New and exciting.
What did you order, Ivana? I ordered pork satay. Right there. Actually, there's a satay place here, but that one is the famous one. It's called Tampoy Satay. And it's the most famous pork satay in town since 1972. It says on the logo.
Alexander says, why are you guys drinking from tiny shots? Yeah, it does seem like that. I think this is also a method to keep it cold.
In Brazil, it's also like this, no?
Not this small. This is like a big shot glass.
In Brazil, they got an American cup.
Oh, the American cup is about the same, actually. Yeah, true. American cup is about the same.
Yeah.
True.
About the same.
I think this is a style of keeping it cold too, because when it's empty, you refill.
Right.
Still good. Bole. Fancy bars that sell long necks only. By the way, long neck, is that a term outside of Brazil?
I don't know.
I've never heard that before. You know long neck, right?
No.
A bottle of beer is a long neck.
Okay.
Like a small bottle.
Okay.
Normal bottle.
Right.
But anyway, fancy bars that sell long neck have buckets, says Carla. Fair. How much mil is that? 40? No, it's gotta be more than that. A shot glass, okay, pause. A shot glass is 35 mils, no? No, a shot glass is 25 mils.
I don't know.
Let us know what a shot glass is. This is like 30 shots. No, it's more than that.
I don't know.
I'm gonna say this is 4 shot glasses full. This is 100 mils. I'm gonna say it's 100 mils. That's a guess.
It's kind of like, yeah.
100 mils, no? Ish. We'll do on the last beer, we'll count it.
Sure.
You know? Bole. Maybe some cereal or muesli are better to bring on a plane. Maybe can. La.
Oh, talking about what snacks to take on a plane for your mom. To eat.
Yeah. So guys, the last
Bring a
JetFam...
sandwich.
The sandwich is good. The last JetFam question. It's the same of the American glass here, 150 mil. Maybe can. Seems smaller than that. Not sure. Listen, the last JetFM question, I really love what Tom did. Somebody else who's not a member asked the question, and then Tom replied with JetFam.
Okay.
So Tom had brought this. Tom did not ask this question, but he brought it to us through hashtag JetFam.
Okay.
Brilliant idea. The question is, have you guys ever thought about traveling in Africa? Have you, Ivana?
Yes.
And?
We're thinking about it. I would love to go and see the safari, but it's a lot of money to do that. Expensive.
The safari is crazy expensive.
Yes. Or if not that, the other way around is to just explore the street. But, I mean, you guys know Catalin Backpack Your Life. He said, if you don't feel comfortable in Brazil, you won't feel comfortable in Africa. So, that's the reason we haven't been there yet.
So, I was interested in Nigeria. One of the ways I decide which country might be interesting, one is like, do you want to go there?
Right.
Nigeria? Sounds good. Two is like, quite often a big population can help you on YouTube because big population means more people who might watch.
Right.
Also, is the culture exciting and going to be something unique?
Right.
Nigeria, I think, would be that. Something new would be Nigeria.
Right.
So I thought it might be good vlogging in Nigeria. And then we met a guy who's actually a member named Lorenchu. We talked to him on Instagram a lot. He lived there for years. And he said, Steve, I don't think you should go there. And with your safari hat and your super tourist, clearly a white guy tourist, walk down the street with your GoPro in your hand, he goes, you're gonna get in trouble.
Yes.
He was very clear, he goes, it's not a good idea for you to do that. So he kind of dashed my hopes about
Right. Him
about
and
Nigeria.
He's not the first person to tell us that.
He's not the only one.
Yeah.
He said like maybe in Brazil you make a camera snatched.
Right.
Said in Nigeria you make it kidnapped.
Yes.
It's a different experience.
Exactly.
Not very safe in Nigeria, especially with a girl. Yeah, and we're both clearly not Nigerian, right? No one's ever looked at Ivana and said, "Are you Nigerian?" So it's gonna be a bit much. I was excited for Nigeria. I also thought recently about Algeria.
Okay.
We're beside Nigeria, I believe.
Right. Right.
Maybe it's safer there. I've never met anyone who's been there, so maybe I can try to find someone who's been there. But yeah, I mean, it's exciting. One of the fun parts of travel is going somewhere new.
Yeah.
Totally new. So Algeria or Nigeria would be exciting. That being said, we also have a friend who is a Japanese lady, and she, as a solo female, hitchhiked from South Africa to Egypt, the whole length of Eastern Africa.
But she's wild.
But
so
she's a wild person who she said
her style of traveling is not my style of traveling.
she's wild. She said she more than once had to do the, what you call it, UNICEF face. Where people would be trying to give her a hard time and she would do this really sad face. And she goes, a few times I had to full on start crying and like begging people to like police were bothering her or someone was bothering her. And she had to like cry and say like, no, I have to go, my mom is sick. And she was like all in these deep pouting lies. And I was like, oh my gosh, you're crazy, man. She's like, no big deal, it's safe, you should go, it's safe. I'm like, you're just telling me the police were trying a hard time and you had to start crying? And she's like, yeah, it's safe, it's safe. But everyone has a different experience, you know? She's impressive. We met her in Pakistan.
Yeah.
And she was hitchhiking around Pakistan.
Yes, she was also.
She's hitchhiking around Pakistan. She would go to the gas stations and get picked up by the 18-wheeler, or as they call in Malaysia, lorry. The lorry drivers. She'd drive with the lorry drivers all around Pakistan. And I was like, you're wild. As a solo female who's like, I don't know, 5'3", 100 pounds. Like small, thin Japanese girl. Was interesting. You can see. Show the people. Yeah, you got it. Pork satay.
Satay.
Pork satay. Miggy says crazy. Yeah, she was totally wild, and simultaneously to doing all these crazy things.
Selamat makan, everybody.
Selamat makan. She had some job where she was like a PhD something. She was so smart, and she had some job where she was like helping politicians in countries like figure out what social policies to move forward with. She was like working online with some like ridiculously important job while like doing just backpacking across Africa, hitchhiking, and pretending to fake cry because cops were trying to bother her. And I'm like,
You want to try some?
you were crazy, man. She was cool.
Try one satay.
One satay, you can. Now, how's the peanut sauce? Now, you guys know me. I like my peanut sauce to be very thick. Oh, this is some thick peanut sauce. You know what? It's not thick at all.
It's oily though.
It's oily.
It's not thick.
It's not thick, but it's oily peanut sauce.
I think you're expecting it to be like Indonesian peanut sauce.
Indonesian peanut sauce, the best.
In Malaysia, the satay tends to be sweeter and the peanut sauce tends to be more runnier.
Indonesia?
No, Malaysia.
Oh, Malaysia. Indonesia, the peanut sauce is thick.
Yeah.
You can actually finish the dish of peanut sauce just by scooping with the meat.
And the meat is not as sweet.
And the meat is not as sweet.
Yeah.
In Malaysia, you always have leftover peanut sauce because it's like a soup. You can't get a liquid to stay on top of the stick, you know? Anyway, it's still good. It's still peanut sauce and satay.
How can satay be bad? Satay is always good.
How can satay be bad? She's right. I'm voting to take the family to Scotland, UK, and Romania. They'll love it so much. Yeah, we definitely want to do UK. See Zaki, who, by the way, Zaki's been missing for a few weeks.
Yeah, hope you're okay.
Hope everything's
Zaki.
okay with Zaki, but hopefully we'll see him again soon. And he always jokes around about, come to London, come to London. And of course, we got to go to Scotland. Rekindle with my roots. We should do a home and home trip, Ivana. Home and away trip. Home and home. Scotland to China.
Yeah.
Discovering, you know, me in a kilt and then you in a Chinese place. I don't know what they wear, but what they do. But you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that would be cool.
I'd like to do that.
I would like to do that too. I heard Scotland is so beautiful when you can drive up the coast. It's all green, like everything green, but it's gonna rain a lot. That's why it's so green. That's how it stays so green. I loved Egypt. Even did a cruise through the Nile. Wow, sounds great. The second time I was there, but agree it's not safe to travel by yourself. Yeah, I heard that in Egypt. So the thing about Egypt is you hear the name Egypt and you get so excited and amazed because the pyramids, it's Egypt. It has a ring to it, Egypt. It's like an amazing place. I heard that Cairo is like a pretty not tourist friendly city, just with scams and people bothering you. You know, you're not gonna get like murdered or something, but it's just like it's depressing that you're thinking, oh my gosh, we're going to Cairo and we see the pyramids and then people just kind of scam you all the time.
Where is the pyramids? In Cairo?
Right near Cairo, I believe. Yeah. So I was really all in on Egypt. I think there's actually live streams. No, maybe not live streams. I think there's videos of me in the beginning of the channel saying, I gotta go to Egypt one day. I'm so excited for the pyramids. I love the history. But I talk to so many people and I go, I'll go trying to be hassled all the time. Being hassled is like, it's such a bummer when people are just trying to, and every time you buy something, you gotta negotiate the price. And the number he says is like 20 times what it should be.
Yeah.
And you gotta stand there for 5 minutes to just not be, it's really cumbersome and just tiring overall. Did you go to China? There are some wonderful and very modern cities. We have never been to China, but we would like to go. Ivana would like to go also, but I would like to go. Is it true that Canada has an exceptionally low crime rate compared to many other countries? I don't think so. I don't actually know the stats off my head. You can probably Google it, but I would be surprised if Canada has a low crime rate because we have a homelessness problem and drug problem. So I think our crime rate is probably comparable to other places. Chinese dresses are beautiful, and Steve's def gotta buy a kilt with a big belt. I would do it. The thing about when I go to, like, let's say Malaysia and I wear the Malaysian costume, Malaysian traditional outfit.
Right.
I don't feel bad because it's clearly not my culture, and it's interesting that it's like I'm clearly a foreigner. In Scotland, I might be nervous to wear a kilt because I'm kind of Scottish, but I think a Scottish person.
That's weird.
You know what I mean? It's like I'm almost there, so I feel like a Scottish person might be like, you know what I mean? I would do the kilt thing, I guess, but I would feel a bit more embarrassed.
How about wearing your clan's kilt?
Yeah, so my clan has I forget the name, like a pattern. There's a proper name for it, but it's like red with like green and certain lines. Some kind of pattern that you'd wear on your kilt belongs to my clan. We had a blanket in my house growing up, my parents' house. A blanket that was of the, not a crest, but some kind of pattern of my clan. Would I wear my clan's kilt? I think it's fair.
Okay.
There is a Wikipedia page about my clan, and there's a list of names that have been verified, last names that have been verified to come from this clan, and my last name with my unique spelling is there. So I am McGregor. Or should I say McGregor? And so I would do it. I would do it. All of Egypt you will be bothered by people, but Cairo, Alexandria, Hurghada, and Luxor you must see. Yeah, it's one of those things you got to overcome the botherment because it's so amazing, right? Red Sea is the most beautiful sea I ever swam in. An underwater world, OM capital G. Cool, unicorn. Call me crazy, but I was most impressed in Egypt was not the pyramids of Giza, was Abu Simbel. I actually don't even know what Abu Simbel is.
Yeah, same. First time I'm hearing
I wish I heard that. There's a new law against camera devices in Egypt. I heard that Alexander Patrick. I heard big time YouTubers there. I think it was food review, best ever food review. He went there and the title of his video was like, I will never go back to Egypt. Because right from the beginning they were just hassling him. And so he had to shoot the whole series on his phone. Can't bring a camera, can't bring a drone, can't bring anything related to... They're nervous about like you're going to be a guy working for CNN and make a story about how Egypt's bad or something. If someone could explain to me what Abu Simbel is, I want to guess. I know the pyramids, I know the Sphinx.
I don't know.
And that's about all I know. Abu Simbel must be a ancient thing. Yeah, let us know what it is. Sounds great, but I honestly never heard of it. People are saying we can get a guide. A guide will help us. A guide will help us overcome those things. That's true.
But then the guide, even getting a guide might be a scam. You know?
True. New member. I dare say returning member. I've seen the name Neens before.
Right.
Thanks, Neens.
Welcome
or
to
I should
the
say thanks,
JetLag
Neen.
Warriors
Hold on.
VIP.
It's Neens or it's Neens? Neens.
Welcome to the Jet Fam.
Jet Fam. Jet Fam.
Thank you for joining. I would say this satay. It says the best one in town.
But
Satay. Maybe it is the best one in Johor Bahru, but it's not the best one I've tried in the world.
okay. I will say this. I do like pork, but pork satay, I mean chicken satay is better.
Yeah, you're right.
Because the way the turmeric goes in the chicken is better.
I like the skin in the chicken. The skin
fat.
piece, the skin piece on the chicken satay, I like that part.
Uh-huh.
Not fat, but the skin itself. Chicken skin.
Bole. Shout out to Neens. Please introduce, or please say hi in the chat so we can say hi, Neens. Welcome back. So, Abu Simbel, big temple on the Nile from Christian. And then Carlos says, temple in south of Egypt built by Ramses II. Amazing that it's got no marketing, or at least the marketing has not reached me. Never heard of it. There was a show when I was like 25, that got me into traveling. There was a show by a Canadian company on Canadian Netflix called Departures. Remember Departures?
Yeah, of course.
Departures, they were so good. There were two different guys.
Is it still on?
No, it's over.
Really?
They don't do 3 seasons. Two guys traveling together.
Is it still on Netflix?
It is still on Netflix. I have no idea. But there was 2 young guys traveling together. One of them owned a film company, so he had with him a cameraman and a producer and everything. And the other guy was just hilarious. So these 2 guys, one of them was so organized and so sharp and so thoughtful, and one guy was like, "Hey man, let's go talk to locals." And so they had their chemistry. Sometimes they would fight actually, but they had good opposite energy to make the show really interesting.
Right.
And they went to a place called Petra.
Jordan.
In Jordan. And I remember thinking, man, I never heard of Petra my whole life. And the way they shot it, it was like as amazing as the pyramids. It was like, wow, Petra. It's like I don't want to say the wrong thing, but it's like a small city, like a big area carved into the side of the rock.
Right.
And so on the front door is like these huge pillars and all intricate carvings, and it's so old, and they're going inside, and the way they talked about it was amazed.
Right.
So it's sort of interesting that even till now, being 5 years of full-time traveling, I've literally never heard of Abu Simbel. I mean, wow.
Well, I bet there are a lot more places that we have never heard of before.
Petra is a true wonder. Yeah, Petra is amazing. I would love to go to Jordan and see that. Question from my mom. After the live vlogs, takes about 12 hours and then can see the live chat comments watching the live. I believe there was a tab that said live chat. Now I can't see the tab. Okay, they've changed it, Mom.
Yeah.
If you're on your phone, okay, here's your phone, right? You got the video up top. You got the title and information, how many views. And then you got the button for comments. You can actually swipe the comments button to the left, and that's the live chat. Ivana and I both thought, we literally were going through the settings. Like, why is a live chat not on replay?
Yeah.
We're turning live replay off and turning it back on again. See if it uploads.
To be honest, I like the old setting better.
We were confused for like, I don't know, half a day, saying like, why are our live chat all gone? Because it's not, if someone watches the video tomorrow, the live chat's interesting to watch. They want to see that too. It's still there, but you gotta swipe the comments to the side. Like before you go into the comments and see individual names, individual comments, the button that says comments, you gotta swipe to the side. Left. At least that's true for Ivana's iPhone and my Samsung. Could there be another phone that's different? Maybe. But that's what happened, Mom. And sometimes it does take 12 hours to get back up. I think YouTube just checks them all to make sure they're not horrible.
Right.
We can't change that. But all of the live streams should have live chat replay. Boomba. Abu Simbel is so important that the UNESCO moved its place in the 60s. Because it would be covered by the dam lake. Dam, D-A-M, not swearing. Forgot the name of the dam, but it's one of the biggest in the world. Wow. Petra is on my bucket list too, says Neens. Yeah, Petra, the way I saw it, the way they shot it in Departures, the show called Departures.
Yeah.
Man, I was amazed by Petra. I was like, I gotta go there.
That was the first time we saw ever, like, Jordan, the country of Jordan.
And their show was, it was sort of like a vlog because they had funny personalities, but it was a proper hour-long show on Netflix, or like 45 minutes, and it was like really well done with like, they made Petra look so good. I was like, I gotta go there. Never been. Never been to Africa. Oh, Jordan, Middle East, rather. Right there beside Egypt, but it's in the Middle East. I think Jordan actually borders like Israel.
Oh, I don't know.
And Lebanon in there, I think so. We have pyramids in Malaysia too. Really? We gotta go. Sunway Pyramid. Actually, we've been. Do Canadians celebrate Thanksgiving? We do. Today, actually. Good question, Neens. Very topical. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You guys would love the YouTube series An Idiot Abroad with Carl Pillington. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. Quite funny. Carl Pillington and Ricky Gervais has so many shows on Netflix, and this guy, Carl Pillington, is one of the actors on all the shows.
I've never watched this. I want to watch it now.
You have seen it.
I have?
I'll tell you who showed it to you. It's exactly where we were. We were in Terengganu at our favorite black and white hotel with the TV there.
Yeah.
And Travel Grammars showed us this.
Really?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. What's the black and white hotel called?
I forgot.
Nice hotel though. Remember with the TV room? We chilled with them one time and we watched this show. Thanks for explaining that, Steve. How would I have known that about the comments? Yeah, Mom, they just change it on you and you gotta figure it out. I think the thing is, if you're like 15 or so years old, you figure it out so quick. The kids just know how technology works. They just see it. Even at my age, I go, oh, I'm not getting it the way I used to get it. And if you're your age, Mom, it's like, you gotta ask for help because
I think now,
YouTube just changes it and that's it now.
Because there are so many competitions to YouTube now, like TikTok, for example.
Yeah.
YouTube wants to be like the front runner. Even now, live stream, they offer, in the beginning, if you want to set up a live stream, they're like, vertical is better for your live stream.
Yeah.
We're still doing it horizontal.
So let us know, guys. Are you watching on your phone? Would you prefer to see vertical? Nowadays, like in the last week, they've changed it on YouTube where when we click go live, it says, do you want to go live vertical, bracket recommended, or horizontal? The thing about vertical is it's very hard for Ivana and I to both be in the shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is kind of ideal for our heads. You got a half a head here and a half a head here. To go vertical is not great for two people. Vertical is very much one person.
And most people watch, not most, but I know a lot of people who are watching us from their TV screen, from their laptop.
Yeah.
So they want to compete with TikTok, basically.
Yeah, I thought so. Everyone's saying, so far two people said horizontal. I think it's right for us because we're not doing, vertical is very much like TikTok or Instagram. It's a different kind of live stream. Oh, I prefer horizontal. Okay, cool, guys. We're Jet fam, eh? We're not trying to go viral with the 15-year-olds, okay? Yeah, but they just added this week, I think, I say, vertical recommended.
Yeah.
Something new. Norok, Sauji, all of my Jet fam peeps. You guys are my peeps. By the way, Mom, if you talk to Robin, my sister named Robin, let her know that I emailed her. Been sitting on silent for 3 days. Okay. I prefer horizontal, says everybody. Except for Nick says prefer vertical, more easy to write in the chat. The good thing about vertical is the comments prefer to be vertical. The trouble with, I wish I could just spin it right now, but if I spin it, it'll turn off and say flip your phone. But if I went vertical right now, it'd be very hard to put Ivana and I side by side. We'd have to be lying down on bunk beds to make it work. You know what I'm saying?
On top of it.
You know what I'm saying? How else could you do it? Vertical is very one person.
Yeah.
Horizontal is, for this sitting here, to go vertical, the phone would have to be way over there to get both of us in it, and there'd be a huge black space above our head. It's not ideal for us. You got together with Luke. How was it? It's very nice. Luke is very cool. We had some drinks. We ended up playing beer pong. There was an officially regulated beer pong challenge in the back of the bar we were at. I am happy to let you know that Luke and I are undefeated, 1-0. We played one game together against two Chinese guys, Chinese Malaysians, and we beat them. Came down to the last cup. I will also let you know that I was the winning flick. Thank you very much. And so the rules of the beer pong in the bar was the losing people pays for the beer. So Luke and I got some free beer at the end of the night. Just before we were leaving, we go, play one game. And then we went 1-0 and went home. But yeah, Luke is cool. He's doing really well, and we're happy for him. He's good people. We get along well. When we first met him, we first saw him after so long, he goes, man, I forgot you were Canadian. Your Canadian accent is so strong. I go, wow, I never thought I had an accent. It's so funny.
I think they do, because when we go to the US, for example, people will recognize that we're Canadian. Like, hey, you're from Canada. Yeah.
I can hear American accent a bit, depending on where. But Luke, I can hear like right away, Australian.
I know American accent. I know even on TV, if someone is speaking, English, I know if they're Americans or Canadians. For me, I know.
Really?
I can tell, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't always know. Really? You're saying if you were flipping the channels and you saw Ryan Reynolds talking, you never saw him in your life, you would know he's Canadian?
He's Americanized, it's different.
He's different, okay. You mean a guy who's born and raised in Canada, never left?
Yeah.
Has an accent. Yeah, probably right. Probably right.
Or just the way, it's not about just the accent, it's about the way they express themselves.
Oh, you're not even saying accent, you're saying body language. Word choice.
Word choice.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's interesting, Ivana.
Hey, Denise is here.
Denise is here.
Hello.
Denise, hi guys, hi everybody. Geb Metro World says it's the
Hello.
about. We definitely hear that before. A lot of people will mock Canadian, saying about. No doubt about it, eh? I think Canadians put more emphasis on the vowels. Whereas Australians...
Your friend Dylan, he got a strong Canadian.
Dylan is Canadian. Dylan talks to Canadian, my friend Dylan.
Yeah.
Australians don't say the letter R. Like even in their own cities. They have a city called Cairns, and they call it Cairns.
Right.
They just don't say R. Different accents. I never heard Avril Lavigne or Ryan Reynolds say Aboudi. Yeah, I think once you're famous in Hollywood, it goes away. It would make sense, it goes away.
Even now, we pick up some Manglish, which is Malaysian English.
Canla.
Can.
Can.
Depends on where you are.
True. I think if I stayed in Australia for 5 years, I would say Australian accent. Or 10 years maybe.
Hey mate, you'll say that for sure.
Or like, I notice a lot when they say water. They say water.
Yeah.
I think I would say it after 5 or 10 years. Accents are a very funny thing, how no one decides, but everyone just starts doing it. And they speak a certain way. It's very funny. But nonetheless, when Luke first came to us, he goes, man, I forgot you're Canadian. You sound so Canadian. I'm like, really? How do I sound? I tried to make him mock me. I'm like, tell me how I sound. He's like, no, I don't want it. I said, okay, fine. Oh, it's funny. Just need to climb the tree in the background. Vertical issues solved. True. I can hang from a tree. Vertical is unnatural for me. Okay, yeah, so we'll keep horizontal, guys. Probably better if we wanted to focus on the younger people audience. But the thing is, the way we're chilling with you guys and talking about this stuff is not really the 15-year-old. It's not a vertical thing, you know.
Yeah.
We're horizontal people, okay? After this, I'm gonna go.
Most of our audience are 25 and older, which I like.
True. By the way, after what was I gonna say? I had a good joke. It's over now. I missed it. What about Brazil? That one state that has different accents. So the thing about Brazil, I'm not gonna tell you all the different Portuguese accents because I don't know them all.
Right.
What I can tell you is Portuguese from Brazil. Man, it sounds like, man, I want to speak. I want to sound like that.
People from Bahia, it's more like
Slow.
and bubbly, more like bubbly.
For me, the best accent is Carioca.
Carioca is more like
Ush dush.
ush,
Ush dush. Because they put the
like
show on
sharp.
everything.
They're more sharp. Carioca. From Rio, people in Carioca. In Rio, people in
Rio de Janeiro
People in Rio.
sound like ush dush.
They're more sharp.
And it's all crunchy. It's
Crunchy,
really
yes.
nice. It sounds so good. The Rio accent sounds amazing.
In Bahia, it's more like
Singing,
flowers, like
melody.
flowers.
Yeah. But Portuguese, out of a Brazilian's mouth, when you hear it, you go, man, I gotta download an app or something and I gotta speak like that. If a Portuguese guy told me I was the worst person ever and I don't deserve life, I'd hear it and I'd be like, he's probably saying something nice. It sounds so friendly, it sounds so bubbly. It's such a nice language. It really is nice. But yeah, in theory, most of the states have different accents and stuff. We probably couldn't pick out anybody. Maybe pick out Rio de Janeiro accent. Ush dush.
Yeah.
Actually, Rio de Janeiro is a lot like the Portuguese guys I worked with in Canada who are from Azores. They put a ja and a ja on everything. Very, very good, guys. Okay, one more beer here, Ivana.
Finish this? Maybe you can bring this one. Like
Yeah, I'm gonna bring one back. There is a game in London, so I can watch that.
Yeah.
And tomorrow, your Dallas Cowboys against San Francisco. Steve, are you not eating anything? Maybe a roti pisang. Roti pisang, banana bread?
Banana bread.
I would go for banana bread right
Banana
now.
bread.
I'm
I
not
heard
gonna
that
eat.
They have good banana
I've
bread
been
in
eating
Johor.
too much recently. So this is the thing. I've been going to the gym a lot. Thanks for noticing. But the problem is after I go to the gym, I feel like I'm so healthy. I eat everything in sight, and it's not going anywhere. I'm getting bigger in every way, belly, everything. I need to fast, Yvonne. I'm on a 1 meal fast. No, I had. So today we made a video of. I keep saying Johor Jacksa. Johor Laksa, Martabak Singapore, and
Pisang goreng.
pisang goreng. We had a bunch of food today, food video style. So I'm good. I'm fasting. For 1 meal.
Oh, she'll be so hungry
Tomorrow
tonight.
morning I'll wake up and I'll be talking about Ivana hasn't made dinner since the 20s.
I offered food. You missed the timing.
Yo, what I'm not gonna do is eat food at 11 p.m. tonight, like I did. It's a terrible idea. I try to skip dinner and then I get so hungry and I go, and I eat and then I lie in bed with a full stomach and I go, this was a bad idea.
At home, you can make your own popcorn if you want.
Popcorn is okay. Popcorn for dinner, no problem.
Alright.
All right, there you have it, everybody. Fantastic JetLag. We love you guys. Sweating over here. Yo, I'm only gonna mention this once per video. Man, it's hot over here, dude. Jeez Louise. I think, so there was a comment earlier from KC. I missed it because we were in the middle of something. How's the air pollution? I had this theory, and I've had this theory for 10 years now. No, 3 years now. The air pollution is related to the heat. I never seen it this hot in Malaysia my whole life. Also, it maybe not coincidence that this is the time right now. There's this new phenomenon of really bad air happening.
Maybe.
I think
Ken
the
did
air,
say Jakarta is cooler than KL. He did say that.
because the pollution's not over there right now. Something to do with the wind. All the Indonesian pollution, thanks Ivana, is coming over here.
Well, thank God it's not in Indonesia now. But we're here, so never mind.
Ivana. This is how Indonesians treat Malaysians, you know? This is why all the tension about rendang and, you know what I mean, who's got the better pisang goreng.
But you said which one got a better rendang?
Indonesian rendang way better.
Which one got better pisang goreng?
Johor pisang goreng, awful.
I'll say that though. I'll say this. Malaysian char kway teow is better than Indonesian one.
True. Also,
I can say
Indonesia does not have roti canai, which is a big swing and a miss.
They have it, but in the northern part, not everywhere, like in Malaysia.
They have
Yes.
in Borneo or Sumatra.
Yeah, somewhere there.
Oh, boleh makan. Okay, what did you eat, man? Says Denise. Must have done something weird. There was a bar in BH that used to give salty popcorn for free to sell more beers. Great idea. Salty popcorn and beer is like
Salty,
good
free
eating
popcorn
and good burping.
or free nuts, always good.
Salty nuts also good. Ivana, make a video of Steve tonight eating at 11. Cannot. Roti pisang as the redemption from the pisang goreng. Maybe can. 37 degrees here.
Wow.
Here right now?
No, I think in Malacca.
Malacca. Dude, I think the heat
Right now it's not that bad.
is hot right now.
So bad.
The thing is, it's like the thing with air quality is somehow it's all wrapped in with humidity. I'm sweating more than normal.
Oh.
It's like the air quality on your skin.
Shafiq, how are you?
Shafiq, you
Long
just
time no
bought
hear.
yourself 10 more minutes live stream, baby. We love to see you. Congrats to both of you. If you have time,
We
swing over to
should go
Singapore.
to Singapore.
We are coming
Yeah.
there with my lovely mother and my dad.
Yes.
No, I'm kidding. Lovely mother and father. And
Why are you saying it like that?
that's a joke. We will be there, Shafiq. We know your name. We always see it. It's got a unique letter instead of number instead of letter. We will be there for a few days with my parents.
Yes.
We will reach out if we can, or try to thing
Message
is-
us on Instagram.
message us on Instagram. Thank you so much for your donation. It helps so much. Also, very convenient
thank
that
you.
Singapore dollar is exactly $1 Canadian.
Right.
So we know it's very helpful to us. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Red Star is playing.
I'm watching football on TV. Red Star versus another Serbian club, and you guys are on the cell phone.
Go Red Star.
There was a bar in Craiova called Steam that gave huge baskets of peanuts for every table. Guys sold it and went to Bucharest. Now it's a Chinese restaurant. Looked at the 10-day long-range forecast for KL. Rain, and more rain.
Oh,
No
no.
problem, Mom. What happens in KL is it rains for an hour. Like literally pours rain.
True.
The entire sky is black. You think it's biblical, and then an hour later it's all blue skies. Every day in KL they predict rain. That's been my experience.
True.
Maybe the natives will agree, but natives will disagree. But yeah, Mom, no problem. We'll be out and about. Nikki Jean, hi, I am late again. All right, we're gonna keep the live stream
you
going.
were early and then
Early and late.
came back.
Hey,
so
when-
you were early.
He left early and he came. left early and came late.
You were early and then you left early and came late.
I'm sweating, man. It's hot.
Imagine people that is making the satay.
Oh my gosh, people cooking food right now. Tough people.
It's like Manaus. It rains every day.
Manaus is Amazon.
I would love to go to Manaus.
I want to go to Manaus too. Definitely. Definitely right. All right, everybody. We love you guys. You want to keep going? I'm talked out.
Yes.
Let's see what's
Is
happening.
that your game? Finish
Yeah.
this.
Oh, this. Oh, we got this much time left. When we get to KL, what food should we try first, Jet Fam? All right, guys, hit the chat. We'll give my mom a few minutes of ideas here. My mother coming to KL for the first time. Do not recommend spicy food because it's gonna be a 2-week disaster. The first food you should try, definitely nasi lemak, safe. I would
spicy.
say. No, you get no sambal.
Then that's not Laksa.
The problem with nasi lemak with no sambal is just rice.
Yeah, it's no good.
All right, we're gonna skip nasi lemak. We're gonna do roti canai, sarang
It's
burung.
also spicy.
No, sarang burung is okay lah.
Oh, with the dal curry, not the other
Dal
one.
curry, sarang burung. Muito bom.
I actually like the regular roti canai better than the sarang burung. I like the regular one better.
Also good. Satay. Maybe satay would be the right move first.
Right, satay.
Satay is safe. It's
Char
chicken.
kway teow.
Char kway teow also very good.
Yeah.
Casey Liu, roti tissue. Okay, can. You know roti tissue? Can. I am per
chick
chick.
is very good from Planta.
Also can. I'd like to get something more, one thing super exotic. I would go for an asam pedas.
That's spicy. Pedas is in the word.
Yeah. Okay. So honestly, I would go for this. Just ayam brempa. That the way the chicken
curry
looks.
is spicy.
Never mind the curry. The way the chicken looks with all the brempa on top, turning black and turning, cooked brown rather. Golden brown. That brempa. That's good stuff. Ayam brempa. That's the kukus ayam brempa would go for. Oh, football is on, guys. We got BHA versus LIV. I'm gonna say Liverpool versus Bavaria. I don't know. That's wrong. BHA. I don't know. Mickey Rambo says meat. So I couldn't resist. Ramley Burger can. Make sure it's the giant size with the tissue. Hey, good for video. Good for thumbnail.
Yes. We'll do a roti party again with your mom.
Roti party. Can do. Thanks for your recommendations, guys. I really can't wait. I am Ponte and Chinchalak. Oh my gosh. my mom will cancel the whole trip and she'll be on a one-way flight back to Canada. My mom will not like Chinchalak.
Come on, she likes shrimp.
Fermented is different.
Yes, but you can't really tell unless you know what's in it.
We'll try.
It's in your head.
It's in my mouth. And I don't want it there anymore. You guys are the best. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. We'll do one more. Saoji. Cheers. Over here, sorry.
Thank you, everybody.
Got it.
So, in about, what day is today? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Next live stream.
We'll come back
next
to
Jet
KL
Fam.
to pick up.
Next Jet
Mommy
Fam
and Daddy.
will be with the whole crew. I might not be. Listen, when my parents come around, I really gotta take care of them. They're a lot to handle. Okay.
No.
So I'm trying to make a joke because I was a lot to handle. I was a kid. I was trying to be there. It didn't work. Listen, guys, love you guys, and we'll see you next week. If my mom wants to be in live stream next week, she'll be there.
Yes.
You can get her first impressions. 3 days she'll be here, and then we'll be live. Maybe we'll go live right from downtown KL, right at like KLCC with my mom.
Okay.
Ole. You guys are the best. We love you. Thank everybody who donated. Thank everybody who participated. Thanks for all the members.
Thanks for all the Jet Fam for being here.
Love you guys.
Bye.
Love you guys.